So the thing is with follow-up, that's where people that's what they don't want to do, because that's where the rejection comes. But you're not being very professional. If you think about it this way, you're not being very professional if you don't follow up. It shows you couldn't care less whether they did business with you. And if you truly got, and I'm sure everybody here has got a really good service they're proud of, that could help people, then you must do the follow-up to that person. Now, people do it so badly, they do the postal inspector check. Did you get the information I sent you? Or, then they go, usually you get no. You never want to ask a question that can get no in sales. Wipe them out of your vocabulary. So with a follow-up call, you need to start off with an open-ended question beginning with what, why, where, when, how, which, who. As you can start off with, as promised, I'm giving you a call to discuss the information I sent to you. What specifically was of interest in that information for you? Or if you're following up a quote, how did you find the quote? Oh, it was too expensive. Oh, well, let's look at that together. And if they say, I haven't had time to look at the information, don't get fobbed off. Just say, well, that's perfectly okay. Is it in front of you now? Let's run through it together. So you run through it together with them. Don't get fobbed off. Now, the other thing with then you can follow up quotes, mail outs, inactive customers. And here's a trick. Call the people that you did quotes for last year. Because every January, I call all the people I did quotes for. Now, that's scary, isn't it? Because they probably went with someone else. Do you know what? 75% of people never took action and did anything. So now they're looking at doing business with you because they think, oh, well, you've reminded me we never did anything. Let's get this reactivated. So I would reactivate 25% of my business just by calling the quotes that I did last year every January. So that's something that you can do. Don't think they weren't interested, they just never took action. Now, the other thing with follow-up is if you're going to follow up, say you left a voicemail message and you say, I'll give you a call tomorrow, and you don't call them tomorrow. How professional do you look? Terrible. So I had this guy from New York call me recently. He said, I'm good at buying things online on impulse. So this guy calls me from New York. He's oh, hi, Miss Cartwright. I noticed that you bought this software online, and I really want you to get the update because it's so much. It's the updated thing that he was selling me something else to add on. Oh, you must get this. It's so much better than just having the basic. So I go, well, look, I was very impressed that a telemarketer was following up from New York. I mean, that was amazing to me, and doing just what I teach. So I said, oh, well, look, I'll have a look at it. And he said, well, could you look at it tonight? And I'll give you a call at 10 a.m. tomorrow morning. So I didn't really want to look at it. So, because, he was doing a good job. So I looked at it, and then the next day, I'm waiting by my phone at 10 o'clock. Guess what? He didn't call. So that company went way down in my estimations. I could possibly have bought the upgrade of the product, but he lost his sale. I was not impressed all of a sudden. So if you promise to do something, make sure that you do it. Okay, now your existing customers, always offer them something of value. Don't keep selling at them. Like, your aim is to look after all your current customers. And so if you just sell them something and you never contact them again, at least have a monthly newsletter you can send out to them. I mean, I've got 5,000 people on my database and I can't call them all individually, but I can send them something every month. So when they're ready to do some telephone sales training, who are they going to call? The person that looked after them. So make sure you're looking after your existing customers and offering them something of value all the time. You could invite them to a networking function. You could send them, if you know that their child plays cricket, you could send them something on cricket for a child, or if they play golf, send them something on golf. Keep that relationship going so that it shows that you care. And it's very important to stay in touch like that. And of course, if you're calling your existing customers, then you can ask them for a referral. And that's how you build your database too. Because if they're happy with you, they'll be happy to give you a referral. So next is converting your inbound calls. Now, you know, inbound calls are gold. Someone's interested in what you do. I had someone say to me the other day, "Oh, I hate it when the phone rings and I'm in the middle of something," and I go, "What? That's business. Why do you hate it? It's crazy." So when you know, sometimes I'm looking for a seminar room for my public workshops. So I say I'm looking for a seminar room in Melbourne, and I'm calling all these seminar rooms. And invariably, conference people have their phone on voicemail. So I'm on a mission to find a seminar room that afternoon. I get callbacks 3 weeks later after leaving a voicemail. I can't believe it. Say I'm sorry. Whoever rings me back promptly will get the business, you know, if it's a suitable rate. So the other thing is, with online inquiries, there was a survey done by Strikeforce Sales of 49% of people never reply to the online inquiry. That's disgusting. So, I mean, that is gold. When they come into you, you've got to nurture those. So I coach a lot of people one-on-one on sales, and the people that I've coached who have this happening, you know, they have an online inquiry, I get them to call back within half an hour. And they literally triple their sales. I've got umpteen testimonials telling me that. And it's true. I mean, when someone wants something, they want an answer pretty quickly. Otherwise, they go to someone else because they're on their mission. They're searching right there and then. You can't leave it 24 hours. Get back to them promptly. So those are 3 ways you can quickly get more sales if you think about it. Now, another way you can